run, go cop that. That's what I thought. Can I ask you a quick question? I want to talk about your clothes, but I heard that Survivor, you've been quoted as saying this album is easier on the men. Then who's it hard on?
It's not hard on anybody. It's really more about surviving different things and positivity and self-esteem. And it's really a great album for...
It is. I've heard the whole thing, and it is. So look, let's talk about how it took you 2 seconds to, like, revamp the wardrobe. You know what I'm saying? I took a drink of water. Y'all back on stage in different clothes. You have a lot of practice doing this, obviously. You're on tour a lot. What's the fastest time you think you've done it in?
30 seconds. On the Grammys, we changed, like...
Yeah, like 5 times. 30 seconds. And who protects you from getting seen backstage?
Our people. Let me see. Tina Knowles, Ty Hunter, Justin Ballinger, Angie, and Beyonce. Those are all of our assistants. And our stylist. The best stylist in the whole wide world.
You're going to see why. We have a look at Destiny's Child's style through the years. Let's take a look at that right now. You can see how much has changed.
My mother is our stylist. Hi, I'm Tina Knowles. My mother is really cool. She has to be cool to be our stylist because sometimes we are a little risque.
As you can see, some of Destiny's Child's clothes are in here. We have clothes from the Jumpin' video. And this is from the Independent Women video.
You always have to try to look presentable at all times, so you have to get up an hour earlier so you know you can look fresh and bright-eyed.
Come on, ladies. We're about to go get our nails and feet.
Nails and feet. I'm about to get a manicure. Wearing too small shoes and dancing in point-toe heels with stilettos is not too nice for your feet, man. It feels so good. This is really cool. Done, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm with Michelle. She's getting her makeup done.
Skin is very, very important. We have to wear so much makeup that it's hard on your skin. We love to dress up.
You look real cute.
We're very diva. You have to bring out the diva.
This is our dresses that we're going to wear in the red carpet.
Destiny's Child, ladies and gentlemen. Girls, look at these outfits. You look absolutely amazing. Thank you.
You know what? Our wardrobe closet is so crazy.
It has to be ridiculous.
Yes, as a matter of fact, I know some of the clothes of Destiny's Child we've worn. We're going to donate some of those clothes to charity. Hopefully we can raise money.
So ones for maybe years past. Yes. Speaking of years past, I'm going to show you a picture of the very first outfits you had on the first time I met you, right? In this very studio at MTV, it was my first year, and it was your first time in the studio. Look at that. Okay, don't look at me. Then look at them. Look at the plaid zippers. I remembered that, too. I made them find it. I said they had on black and white. It was zippers, and I know Tina made it. I need to find it. Do you remember that?
I remember that. Yeah.
So what's the process? You decide what you want, and then your mom makes it? Or?
You know what? Our stylist is so incredible. Half the time, we don't even have to tell her anything. All the time, we don't have to tell her anything. She's always so up to date when it comes to the trends. She's always making Destiny's Child trendsetters, and she's way ahead of the future. And that's why everybody loves her style, right?
That's right. I think we should meet this creative woman. Don't you want to meet this woman? She just happens to be Beyonce's mom, who made that great comforter on Cribs. Please welcome Tina Knowles. And fly as she want to be. Look at you. What?
She look good.
Gorgeous. Look at you. Hi, sweetie. How are you? Good to see you. Well, at least we know where Beyonce gets her looks from. My God. Look at you, mommy. So tell me, it must be just an amazing amount of fun to dress 3 beautiful women.
It's wonderful. It's like a dream come true for me, and they are so easy.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, easy. Well, right now y'all got pants on, so it kind of makes me look like a liar. But normally, someone has a skirt, someone has shorts,
Right.
someone has something long. How do you determine who gets what, or do they have individual senses of that style?
Yes, because I try to pick up on what they feel really good about, like body parts. Like Kelly has great arms and great abs. So, and Beyonce looks great in skirts because she has great legs.
Yeah.
And Michelle is just voluptuous and bootylicious.
Oh, delicious even. You know what I just found out in doing some research on this show, even though I've known a lot about you guys for a long time. I knew you styled them. I didn't know you made the actual sketches from scratch. You styled them. That's awesome. I don't know if you guys have ever seen anything like that, but we have some shots to show you of her sketches, and then we'll show you the finished product, and you get to see how amazing and consistent you are. Let's see the first one. You can tell us what this is, Tina?
Okay, this is from the Survivor video, and the way I did the sketch was I put the brass thing so you can know where the fur is, but that's actually suede and fur, and these were inspired by
That's what it looks like.
1 million BC. Raquel Welch, I don't know if you guys are too young to know about that, but she was hot in it, so that's
I'll
kind
go
of
back
what
check out that
inspired
movie
me.
now so you can see where it came from. We have another look. Let's see the next one. I understand it's from Independent Women. Yeah, it sure is.
Yeah, that one is from Independent Woman, and that's Beyonce's dress and Kelly's cat suit and Michelle's pants and her top. And I use old vintage chains from the
Here's the
70s
real
from my
thing.
closet. And from
Look at that. Boy, you are something else. How long have you been doing this?
Oh, since I was about 15.
Yeah, well, that's why. Then. We got another one to look at, too. Here's the one that really blew my mind. This, of course, is, you guys recognize that, don't you?
Yeah.
That's the video music award outfit.
Yes,
Yeah.
and those were so much fun. They were actually leather corsets, and I got the girls back for all the times that I wanted to get back with them because you just had to
There they
squeeze them
are.
in them, and they were like really mad at me by the end of the night.
I remember that night, too, because they were, like, taking short suction breaths. Like, I mean, of course, don't ask me too much. What about what they're wearing right now?
Right now, we actually did these yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, I picked them up at 5:30. We put the finishing touches on them. I have a great partner, Jaime. He is awesome. He can make anything. And I just got the idea a couple of days ago, and I was like, oh, flag pants. That'll be really cool.
Yeah. That's great. And how much do you ask them about, like, what color? Not maybe just styles, but colors and fabrics.
You know what? The truth is that I don't have a lot of time like I would like to ask them about things because they're gone all the time. And I always go in Beyonce's room and wake her up, and she's like, Mom. And I'm like, what do you think of this? And she's like, okay, or they have input into it, but mainly they trust me to go do it just because we don't have the time.
Yeah. Well, that's why Beyonce, you said your job is 24 hours a day.
She never gets a
'Cause
break.
Mom and Daddy right in the
I'm
house.
like, what do you think about this idea? So,
We haven't checked in with Brian McFadden in a long time. I'm a little worried about you down there, Brian. How you doing?
It's been a while. I've been doing great, Ananda. You know, the girls always look so great, but it's not that easy. And I always wondered how they manage to, like, dance around on their stilettos while they're performing. So what I decided to do is grab 3 fans out of the crowd, like these guys right here, Jennifer D and Melissa here, and put these guys in stilettos. Even got a guy to wear some high heels. How funny is that? You are never, ever going to go back to school, man. They're going to beat you down. So what we're going to have them do is see how well they move in these stilettos, because it is not that easy. Play some music down from Destiny's Child. Can we do that real quick? There we go. Go ahead, guys. Dance away. Oh, God, you got some nasty feet, bro. Oh, I think he likes it way too much. Ananda, back to you.
Yeah, he looks like he's enjoying it a little too much to me, too. Hey, let him keep his shoes, Brian.
I'm going to.
I wonder that myself when I watch you guys perform live at all the shows. I see that, and you're in shoes. I mean, like what we all wear. But I ain't got a dance in mind. Y'all be dancing, and I don't get. Is there a trick? Do you practice in the shoes you're gonna wear? How do you do it?
Balance. And plus, I know Beyonce and I, we've been practicing in heels ever since we were like 11. Yeah, exactly. And Michelle came on board. She just did it.
Really?
She just put it down. She was like, oh, but she did it. She did a great job. But let me tell you, I almost fell over on that plexiglass.
Was it slippery?
Yes.
I told them before we started about the story, and I fell in Cancun last year on some 5-inch platforms. Don't feel bad. I mean, to the ground and like splinters in my behind.
And you still look good.
Yeah, right. And I got back up because I'm a survivor. How about that? Can I say one more thing about shoes? I went into Santini Mavardi's store in Miami, and there's like 5 magazines full of you in their shoes in there. And I said, ooh, we gonna fight over Santini's. Are those not the best shoes in the world?
Yes.
Don't
She does the shoes.
And I know you can go in there and pick any fabric. Are you in love?
I am in love.
Oh,
Yes.
I love it. And these are them right there.
Oh, they are so
That's right.
beautiful.
I'm gonna have to check with you on next time though, because we're gonna end up in the same shoes somewhere one day. We gotta take another little break, Tina. Thank you so much for joining us. Coming up, no, stick with us, girl. Come on now, don't leave. Oh, she walking off. After the break, we're gonna hear about the Destiny's Child member with a little secret addiction, plus a sneak peek of Beyonce's first starring role in the MTV hip opera Carmen. And she's gonna tell us how sometimes kissing can be the hardest part of your day. Girl, you tripping. Stay right there. Hardest part of the day.